Saying China appoints new defense minister. Peace is the path to the prosperity of a nation. I am Kala Dakuru Batbo. Good evening. At least 4 shops and goods worth millions of naira were destroyed in a fire outbreak today at number 7 Ebony Road in Orazi, Port Harcourt. It comes a day after 2 fire outbreaks were recorded in one day in separate locations in the city. Today's incident is the 7th recorded this month. One of the victims of the fire, Okeke Ozeruchukwu, narrates how he tried to stop the fire. He said all the goods in his shop were destroyed in the fire.
I pump the fire extinguisher, pump, and that one finish. You know if you stop them. I take the remaining one, pump, and stay it. That one finish. The thing are becoming too much. Even the person that doing it, he didn't even let us know till when the thing burst out. So because assuming the thing start immediately, he tell me I have a fire extinguisher to just quench them. What I have here, 100 million, no solve them. In fact, I am tired.
Another victim of the fire, Christian Simon, who runs a provision store, said shop owners do not know the cause of the fire. He called for intervention from the state government.
I was just in my shop when I heard about the fire outbreak in my neighbor's shop. I was just confused. I never even knew where to start. It is not until the fire go extra mile. It was neighbors, friends that even came around helping me to bring out most of these things. As I'm talking to you, I don't know where to even start. Everything went burnt down. The shop, the roof, the block, the house, was all affected.
Eyewitnesses say shop owners and the Shell Fire Service put out the fire. In the meantime, the controller of the Federal Fire Service in Rivers State, Favor Afyong, says the command is challenged with equipment failure and insufficient firefighting trucks. Mrs. Garaba Afyong said this in an interview with correspondent Emeka Otuka while reacting to the inability of the command to respond to the multiple fire incidents in parts of the state. She, however, appealed to the River State government, stakeholders, multinational companies and the public for supporting acquiring equipment for prompt responses to fire emergencies across the state.
Not that we cannot work. It's the equipment. Inadequacy of equipment is our major challenge. And I even have written to my headquarters that we need more appliances. You know, in the whole of River State, there's only one appliance we have, which is Federal Fire Service appliance. And last 2 weeks, that appliance was undergoing maintenance. That was why that fire that happened in that story building, we couldn't attend to it. Have is inadequate equipment to work with. I met the governor and explained to him that we cannot use one appliance to run the state.
Mrs. Afyong also sympathized with victims and warned residents to avoid fireworks, prevent overloading electrical appliances, and practice responsible use of firewood for cooking.
They should bear with us. It is not our fault. And they should also try and keep their property safe. If they are leaving home, they should switch off all equipment that are not in use. And they should stop throwing knockouts. Knockouts comes with fire. Anything it catches that when there is presence of oxygen, heat and fuel, that knockout is bound to ignite fire. Smokers should also stop throwing the cigarette stop into the bush. When people are cooking, they should not leave their cooking unattended to. Children should not play with matches.
In a related development, an indigene of Kula community in Akukutori local government area, Sobiobo Awara Fiala says goods worth millions of naira have been destroyed following a boat mishap along the Bile waterway in Degema local government area of Rivers State. Mr. Awara Fiala tells our correspondent that the boat was carrying over 400 passengers and goods to Kula Abisa Care Bile, and other satellite settlements when the incident occurred. He also said that there were no casualties. Mr. Fiala also appealed to the Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara to provide love cruise boats for the people of Kula, Abisa, K, Bile to prevent future boat mishaps. When contacted, the spokesperson of the Rivers State Police Command, Gracie Ringe Koko, promised to get back to our correspondent on it. In another development, some traders around the Rumuwoji Mile 1 market are calling on Governor Siminalayi Fubara to ensure a fair and transparent process in the allocation of stalls at the market. Their call follows Governor Fubara's assurance to the traders that the Rumuwoji Mile 1 market will be open for use before the end of January 2024. Some of them spoke to our correspondent.
We open to the main by one phase 2 shop owners. Some people stay for that market. Many don't die because of hunger.
Monta get their larger. Make Monta bring their larger so that they go know how many people when they collect security fee for their hand. No people will say they carry ballot, carry voters card. Those people they no follow us. Cry for this market. I beg, make them just do them. They do process. We say you go contact everybody. Know why you inside.
If they look into our case, they will compensate us that our market burn. Then when they compensate us, then they give us our shops. I like let them open it. Let them open it and give us the real owner of the shop, their shops.
Recall that the Rumuwoji Mile 1 market was gutted by fire in 2016 and rebuilt in 2019 by the Esomike-led administration, but was never opened for traders to use due to stall allocation issues. The President General of Rivers State Market Traders Association, Gift Nkesi Benjamin, has raised concerns over misallocation of Governor Siminalayi Fubara's gift items intended for traders. Mr. Nkesi Benjamin, in an interview with our correspondent, accused Mr. Bright Eddie Chinedu of impersonation. He said Mr. Chinedu is not involved in trading activities in the state.
Let the governor be aware that what they tell you to did yesterday, they gave to the wrong persons, because Bright is not a trader and is not a chairman of any market. Bright and Kenneth called their people claiming that they are traders. What the governor gave to them, they didn't collect it in the name of traders. He just Rumuwoji market. He's not representing the River State traders. I challenge Bright and Kenneth, they attend them. The information origin to me that governor is coming to visit the Rumuwoji market. But we were surprised to hear that what belongs to River State traders, Bright and my one people collected it. Not traders, not River State traders. I'm controlling 18 markets.
Mr. Nkesi Benjamin also urged Governor Fubara to investigate the diversion of the items to non-traders and called on the traders to remain calm.
They let the public know that what the governor brought did not come to the traders. They gave to the wrong persons. For you to be a chairman of a market, you must be a chairman of a particular market, which is reform traders. We don't have reform traders. Even the my one chairman is aware of what I'm saying. And also challenging the my one chairman. He's part of my group here. Governor should be aware that what the essay on you to did yesterday, the palliative and the money they gave to Bright were totally wrong. Bright is not representing river traders. My fellow traders, they should be calm. And we're going to sort it out.
When contacted, Bright A.D. Chinedu said the items were given to the Reform Traders Association under his leadership and that Mr. Nkesi Benjamin is not a member. Away from that, the chairman of MOI Local Government Area, Chidi Lloyd, has rewarded the police with a 2 million naira bounty for neutralizing wanted gang leader Chigwaru, also known as Occasion. Recall that in November, Dr. Lloyd placed a bounty on Chigwaru and Wabroke Wosu, popularly known as Abionto, for their alleged involvement in kidnappings on the East-West Road. Presenting the check at the Rumuji Police Headquarters, Dr. Lloyd urged the police to bring the other alleged wanted suspect, Abionto, to justice.
We felt that as a responsible government, our word should be our bond. So today, the 29th day of December 2023, the local government council is here to redeem its pledge of 2 million naira for whoever will neutralize these criminals. Now one is being neutralized, and that is occasion. So we are here to make bold our pledge. So here is the money. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
And also to congratulate and thank the SA Security.
Dr. Lloyd also appealed for enhanced security during the festive season.
What this means is more work. So we want you to continue to dominate the entire local government, especially the Odo and Veku axis. So I must commend you and your men in the spirit of the youth time to continue and get the next person. Once you get in case, we'll also be here to redeem our pledge.
As you may know, the police confirmed neutralizing Chigwaru and his gang last week in the rescue operation in MOR. Elsewhere, the Nigeria Police Force has set up a special operations squad to address insecurity issues in Plateau State. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, said this today at the Government House in Jos during a condolence visit to the Governor of Plateau State, Caleb Mutfwang. He said the tactical unit and the AIG of Zone 4 will be deployed to Plateau State with immediate effects. We'll go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, Southwest Governors pay condolence visit to family of late Ondo State Governor. Do stay tuned.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back now to the rest of the newscast. The Forum of Opposition Parties Assembly Candidates 2023 has condemned one of the 8-point peace resolution by President Bola Tinubu that calls for the recognition of the defected 27 lawmakers. Speaking in an interview, the spokesperson of the group, Brown Ikurayake, Speaking in an interview, the spokesperson of the group, Brown Ikurayake, said the group will go to court if INEC fails to conduct by-elections for the defected lawmakers following their defection, which makes their seats vacant.
We also condemn the defection of the 26 PDP assembly members of Rivers State to APC, which ordinarily renders their seats vacant. We therefore call on INEC to, with immediate effect, declare their seats vacant and conduct fresh elections in no distant time in Rivers State. Failure on the part of INEC to do the right thing, we shall approach the courts. We call on the well-meaning people of Rivers State to be steadfast and be ready to go into proper elections. Rivers people know now the opposition candidates are ready to go into proper elections, and we believe that we are going to reclaim our mandate.
The coordinator of the Forum of Opposition Parties Assembly Candidates 2023, Ruth Stamino Ibumie Alalibo, also spoke.
I strongly join voice with my colleague here to condemn the 27 defected candidates to the APC. I therefore support and ask INEC to declare their seats vacant and for them to conduct a fresh election. We are all Rivers people and we want a fair play in all that is happening.
Moving on, Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde today led other Southwest governors to the residence of the late former governor of Ondo State, Rotimi Akeredolu, in Ibadan. for the late Ondo governor. In other news, a public health expert, Alexander Anacho Woko, has urged everyone to be mindful of their food choices during this festive season. Dr. Anacho Woko, in an interview with correspondent Emeka Otoka, emphasized the importance of healthy eating, especially for those with underlying health issues.
This is festival period. I want to eat. I want to enjoy as if you are not going to eat tomorrow. Because when you overeat, I tell you, you develop diarrhea, you can develop dysentery, you can vomit. Overeating is not good. And when we want to eat, we should observe various food hygiene, wash our hands before eating. When foods are too cold, we should not eat. They should be warm, they should be covered properly and adequately. We should eat cautiously.
Dr. Anna Chowok also cautioned against excessive alcohol consumption, saying it can weaken the body's immunity against diseases.
And now, we bring you news from around the world.
China has named Dong Yuan as its new defense minister 2 months after its predecessor was sacked. Mr. Dong, a former Navy commander, takes over from Li Shangfu, who was last seen in public in August. On the news this evening, you heard fires ravaged shops and has cost millions in losses on Ebony Road, Orazi, Port Harcourt. Traders are calling for a transparent allocation of stalls at Rumuwoji Marwan Market. MOR Council Chairman has redeemed a 2 million naira bounty to the police. Police has set up a special intervention squad to address the recent attacks in Plateau State. On the phone scene, China has appointed a new defense minister. The news was detailed by Martha Okerinkem. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215. I am Kaladako Rubatabo.
Stay on track with Nigeria Info.
And PFN Stone Bishops.
Talking about Mourinho and AS Roma, followed Bala with Mourinho.
And then so the aviation workers also want to join the strike.
More access to all the top stories and more.